What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how I made this craft from the Tardis. It's a sketchbook DIY craft. Basically, you can also do it, but you don't have to. Enjoy watching. So, we're in my drawing program again. Like I always tell you, I'm in Ibis Paint X. It's a free drawing website. It's a free drawing app. You can download it if you want to. So the first thing to craft this is to actually draw a Tardis, because I want to print it out. So here you can see I'm trying to draw a Tardis, and because it's a box you have to get the lines right so it actually looks like a good box, you know. I think this is actually the first time I'm drawing a box in my drawing program. Here I'm trying to draw the little light. I'm just trying, you know. And I don't want to make it 100% accurate, but I do want to make it recognizable, so it's not just a random blue box. And as you can see, I'm only using the ruler tool and boxes because I cannot draw straight lines. You will never catch me drawing one straight line. It's just not possible at this point. I also have a little reference picture on the left, just so I know what I'm doing and which color the box is. I'm sorry, not the box, it's the Tardis. I'm actually in season 9 right now, from Doctor Who. Here I copied the one side so it's actually symmetrical and so it looks better apparently. I know technically the lights in the windows aren't yellow, they are white. And there are also like blacked out windows for some reason, but in this version of the Tardis I decided to just make it look like there's like light inside. I don't know what this little sticker is on there, by the way. By the way, we have 6:40 AM right now. I'm recording this at 6 AM and I'm tired. But my cat woke me up in the middle of the night multiple times and now I can't sleep anymore. And I have to go to a city today because I have an appointment, so I have to be awake early. And I wanna go back to sleep, honestly. For the shading, I basically just use really simple shading for an airbrush and some hard lines. You know, get some hard shadows and airbrush light in there, so I don't know, to make it look good. Like I said, it's the first time I'm drawing the Tardis, so I'm not that experienced with it. And yes, I copied this from an image. I did not want to write this small. I cannot write this small and I can't read every letter that this little poster says. But this is the only thing that I copied. I don't know if I already said this, but I passed my my school. I was in 13th grade and I just got my notes, my grades, and I passed. Yay. I'm so tired right now, I can't be happy, I'm just tired. But I finished school, finally. And the only thing that is, well, wait, I'm printing it out. Oh wait, I didn't even tell you why I'm drawing this in my program. If I'm crafting something, I'm printing this out because, well, I think it's better to draw digitally so it looks good. Because if I would have drawn this on my sketchbook, then it would have just been crooked, you know, it wouldn't be a straight lines and stuff. So here I'm just cutting it out. So back to my exam. I got like a 2+ in English. I was like, I'm fine with that, honestly. I didn't learn for it. Like I said in my previous videos, for English you do not have to learn. Like, you know, you just have to know English grammar. And my grammar isn't that great. And you just have to be smart, I guess. You don't even have to be smart, it's just common knowledge. Alright, here I'm drawing the background where I want the Tardis to lay on top on. Because this is like a sketchbook DIY craft, you know. And I'm trying to draw the time vortex. If you don't know what the time vortex is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. It's the thing where the Tardis always flies through in the intro. And I tried to recreate it. It doesn't look so accurate, but the idea is there, you know. So this is just the background for the Tardis, so, you know, my 3D Tardis, like I'm not completely building it like a box. I'm just building the front part and kind of make it 3D. Like a calendar, you know. So here's the cardboard. It's just random Amazon box that I had lying around. I always save boxes because of stuff like this. And this is just a glue stick. And I'm gluing the Tardis on the cardboard. Yeah, there's nothing special to it. Just glue it on the cardboard. Any kind of cardboard is fine, but for this time I took a bit thicker of a cardboard. And you will need more cardboard, like there will be another layer and I think another layer, like 2 layers of cardboard. Alright, I wanted to open the doors for the Tardis. So I don't have a cutter knife, so I'm using my normal knife that I just had lying around. And because I didn't want the print to fall off, I poked holes and then I cut inside it. Does it make sense? I don't know. But it worked. So I don't care. So basically to open the doors, you just cut in the middle and on the top and on the bottom of the door. Like this. But never on the side. Never on the side or you don't have a door at all anymore. Don't worry, I'm gonna open the other door later as well. But there I didn't decide to do it yet. Also, if you want to recreate this, I may or may not, if I find out how to do it, I can maybe put my Tardis that I drew as like a document in the description. But only if I'm able to find out how to do this. Because I'm not sure if I can put a document in the video description, you know. Yeah, just cut the Tardis out, I guess. Pretty boring part. So here's the Tardis and I'm trying to open the door. But I realize it's kinda hard to actually open it, so take a ruler and put it on the side so it doesn't break. And then force it to like fold. I know technically the doors from the Tardis open into the inside of the Tardis, but I want to put it on my sketchbook, so obviously I can't do this. But technically it isn't accurate, but you know, I kind of want to see what I'm building, you know. I don't think this sentence made any sense, did it? Sorry. Anyways, back to the time vortex. I'm just using a white acrylic paint and putting stars on it. By the way, through this process I decided to put a lot of color on there with my gouache paint. And I ruined it, and I had to redo the entire time vortex. So it will look different in the continuation of this video. And here I'm drawing the doctor, sorry. Like I said, I'm tired. I found a picture of the doctor where he's leaning on one side. And I kind of just used this as a reference, but in this reference he looked to the side and I wanted him to look to the front, so I had to redraw the entire head, you know. I still can't draw shoes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna die on that hill. Shoes are hard to draw. I don't know how to draw them. I should probably learn it, but you know, I'm kinda lazy. And of course it's the 10th Doctor. He's my favorite doctor of all, so I'm gonna draw him as well, just like the other page in my sketchbook. Like I said, this is a sketchbook spread, but I had to split it in parts, because if I would have made both of these things in one video, it would have been 40 minutes long. And I don't think anyone wants to watch a 40-minute long video. And here I'm just coloring it in, and then I'm shading it, and you know, the typical stuff I do in my digital drawing videos that you guys seem to like way more than my traditional videos, by the way. And I don't know why. Because I think I'm able to draw better on paper than I am drawing on my tablet. Like for real, everything I draw on my tablet is like I need 10 years to make it look good. And in drawing I'm just boom, a face, boom, a pose, you know. By the way, did you watch Artists in Wonderland from 1000? I love this series. It's a challenge between Europeans and American artists who draw murals? I don't know how to pronounce this word. Yeah, like they draw on walls, basically. I'm all for Team Europe because there are 2 German people in this team, and as you may know, I am also German, so of course I'm voting for the Team Europe. But honestly, Kipto is like one of my favorite artists. Like his style, his usage of colors is just amazing. I'm kind of jealous that he has such a cool style, and I kind of want to steal it and take it and pretend it's mine or something. Nah, just a joke. I'm an anime artist, as you can see. The Doctor's face is a lot more anime-ish, I guess. Like usually I draw my noses different, but since this Doctor drawing is so small, I think the anime style for him just works fine. I'm gonna print him out as well, by the way. I'm gonna have him standing inside the Tardis. By the way, this line tool from Ibis Paint doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Like you can make curved lines, and every time I try to do it, it just creates like a white barrier, and I don't know why it's doing that. I can't get it to work, so I had to draw them manually. I really want to have his suit. and steal his jacket and his sonic screwdriver and pretend I'm the doctor. And here I'm printing him out. Yes, I know I have to clean the printer. Shut up. I know, but I don't want to do it right now. All of this is on A4. Like on Ibis Paint you can select the page size, and I always choose A4. And when you saw before, oh wait, here this is like the cutout and the back plate. And here I printed out a picture from the inside of the TARDIS. This is from Google, and here I wanted to make the background a moving background, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I'm just using one background. Here you can see how I will assemble it basically. I want to have more 3D effect, so the background should be lower. So I'm first of all I'm gluing the background on. Like I said, this is from Google. I did not draw this. I would have gone crazy if I had to draw this, honestly. Just to make sure it fits with the doors, I take a look. And here I have my hot glue gun. By the way, you don't need to have a hot glue gun for this. You also don't need a printer for this. You can basically draw all of this on paper and do the same. But I think it's easier to draw it and then print it out, because I can't draw this small, especially for the doctor. He would have ended up with a crooked face if I would have drawn this on paper. So printing it out was the only option to make it look good in the end. And here I'm just gluing the parts on. Like I said, at first I wanted to make the background like moving. You know what I mean? Like when there's like a pull tag and you pull on it and the background changes in color. But I honestly couldn't figure out how to do this for this particular craft from the TARDIS. So I was like, who cares? It's just gonna be a normal background then. I don't know, maybe one day I will be able to figure it out. Like I did look at YouTube tutorials and I still couldn't figure it out how to do this. And here I'm still gluing it on. Like now the top part of the TARDIS. You don't technically need the second layer, but I think the second layer is better, so it looks more 3D. And the Doctor actually fits inside the TARDIS without the doors opening on themselves. Yeah, I'm just pushing it together so it actually sticks. And of course I also paint the back of the TARDIS, so it doesn't look like cardboard anymore. I'm just using black paint. I'm not gonna paint the TARDIS again. Technically I could have printed out another picture of the TARDIS and glued it on there to make it work, but I do not want to do that. I also made the sides black and the inside of the doors, and this is the result. See, the Doctor fits in there perfectly. I also need to draw the back of the Doctor as black. I'm gonna do this later. I literally forgot about this. And that's basically the result, it's the end. Your portable TARDIS, I guess. See you in the next one.